Sorry about that, guys. Literally, as soon as I'm switching over screens, I get like a frog in my throat or something. But welcome in, beautiful people. Happy Thursday. Hope you're all having a fantastic Thursday. I just want to put these nails in a bag. Welcome into Sandy Nailed It and Painted Polish. And I'm glad I'm not the only one that, when that part of the song comes on, you hear, "Get your nails done. Get your nails done." Obviously, I don't sound like Ramon. I'm not even going to try. But I hear it all the time, every time I play it. Which is the funny thing is, today I uploaded that intro into the homepage of josies.ca. So now everybody can enjoy it even when they're not on the stream. Hello, H-Town. Welcome in, welcome in. Hopefully you're having a fantastic Thursday as well. What was it, about maybe an hour and a half ago? I'm hearing all these screaming kids, and I'm like, what the heck is going on? Then I remembered, oh yeah, my son has the Terry Fox run today. For those of you who don't know, Terry Fox was the guy who had cancer and ran across Canada with an amputated leg to raise money for cancer awareness. And he got really sick near the end of his journey. So all the schools across Canada participate in a Terry Fox run every September. My son's was today. So I'm seeing all these kids. So I go out to see the kids. I'm waving to all my son's friends as they're walking by, trying to see my son, but I know my son. And then I'm thinking, okay, maybe they're going to do 2 laps because they're running. But they only got to walk the community once, and clearly he was the front of the pack, so I totally missed him. Got to say hi to all his friends, but totally missed my own son. But, I guess that happens sometimes. I haven't even picked up the nails yet because yesterday I saw that the brewing company that's like maybe even a 2-minute drive from my house. It's like literally just maybe a 20-minute, no, probably an hour walk. It's for me because I'm slow. But it's in my community, and it's a small one, and they actually had, they're having a garage sale / vendor event at their brewery on Saturday. So I bought a spot, and I'm going to go do nails there. Well, not do nails. I'm going to put my booth out with all my press-ons and show it off to the local community, see if we can get people more into wearing press-ons nowadays. I get it, though, because back in the day, I hated press-ons. The glue, they never stayed on, they popped off. But I must say, with these new tabs, as you can tell, I'm still wearing the same set. I was going to put the poll up today just to see if anyone would even know. Would I be wearing the same set? Am I that lazy? Yes, I am. Actually, my allergies have been horrible. I woke up all Ugh, no. You had to cancel all your clients? Ugh. Well, it's better to be safe than sorry, especially considering, hello, last week I had COVID. The week before that, my son had COVID. So, you don't want that nasty bug getting passed around to anybody. So, hopefully you'll feel better soon. Nice people will junk shop, right? Who knows? It is from 12 till 4 p.m. So noon till 4. But I guess that's before all the drunk people will be there. Unless it's always 5 o'clock somewhere, right? But ironically, they're ending at 4 before 5 o'clock. I think that market should have been a start at 5 o'clock, maybe end at like 2 a.m. kind of shop. Then I might have got some major sales. But, you take what you can get. It popped up, and they're like, I saw it on my Facebook. They're like, still have openings, called by today. So yesterday I called, and they're like, yeah, please come. And I was like, okay, I'm there. You don't gotta twist my arm. I'm there. And then I turned around and told the kids, well, Saturday we'll be sitting outside. 9 out of 10, because I know lately, the last few mornings I've been walking my son to school, it's been cold. Which, I'm not complaining because, well, normally we get cold at the beginning, like school starts, and like I swear we're in fall jackets, and then by the end of September we're in winter jackets. This morning, I told my son, I'm like, I think it's almost time to start busting out the winter jackets already. Oh, hello, Original Alexa. Welcome in. Welcome in. So I was debating on if I should, because the most popular set that always gets talked about on the table when I display it is Nightmare Before Christmas. So I was wondering maybe if I should bust out the Nightmare Before Christmas plate and make a 20 set for the event. How is everyone? I hope everyone's doing fantastic on this Thursday, but I know the flu bugs and the colds are popping around like it's nobody's business. And the funny thing is, I saw a post for my family in Newfoundland. They are being told to take another COVID shot in 6 months because they want to keep things under control there. And I'm like, yeah, I don't know if I want to take it. If I was living there, if I'd be taking any more shots, especially after just getting off of COVID. No. Stamping. Are you speaking? You are speaking my love language. Oh, that's your love language? Well, I have this plate that we already used it twice now. Let me see if I can find it, because I know it's not put away. And it's probably still not even clean, because, I'm gross. But we have this lovely plate. It's my Jack the Skeleton plate. I was thinking maybe we should do some Jack the Skeleton 20 set to display there, because like I said, the Jack the Skeleton in this box, I had them all out because I literally just finished putting all these on the site. So the website's got all the nails up there now. I also want to do a new Beetlejuice set, because that was last year's Beetlejuice set for display. And everybody that stops by the booth loves this one. Everyone loves this one. So I was thinking maybe we should make a 20 set, so it's more of a ready-to-wear set for the event. This one's one of the ones I think I'll be wearing for the Halloween at some point. I like the blood splatter. I'm a horror queen. I love my horror. Jack. Yes, I love the Jack. What I really like about this stamp, my favorite one, is when them mix together. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I love that one. That one is like one of my favorite on this plate. My favorite. I also like the boo done with the faces. But that one is like one of my favorites. Oh, and I'm dropping things. I love that stamp on the plate. Well, I caught it off the US Amazon because it doesn't exist on Canadian Amazon. You guys get, if I go onto the US Amazon, which I'm paying $15 for shipping, well, $16 for shipping, but they have more stamping plate options than the Canadian one. If you ever switch over to the Canadian one and look at the nail products we get offered compared to the States one, it's a whole different ball game. So I ordered this one off of the US Amazon. What? That's so wrong. Yeah, it is, but it's funny because I pay for Prime for the Canada one, and obviously I get free shipping, especially within Canada. But they don't offer this plate at all. They don't offer some of the character plates that you get. We get like more the generic ones. I can't even find it right now. We get more of like these generic type ones. Yeah, that's the thing with AliExpress. It is. That's like a lot of people tell me I should start buying some of the nail products off of Temu, however it's pronounced. But I don't like waiting. That's my problem. It's bad enough I did have to wait 2 weeks for this plate to come. Yeah, 2 weeks I think it was. But meh, I'm not complaining. It was worth its weight because once I saw the plate, I fell in love, and I was like, I don't even care if I had to wait a month. I was like, as long as it comes before October. But reality is, I like the plate so much that even if it came after October, I probably wouldn't care. I probably would be like, yeah, I'll use it next year. I usually had to order from one of those Chinese sites like Wish, T for character plates due to copyright issues, right? It is. It's the number one thing. It's I just I won't even go there on my opinions on copyright issues because, like, me being a nail artist, being a crocheter, like doing needlepoint, like doing plastic canvas art. Of course, you want to do art in things you love, right? Because, especially for yourself. But even when you do it for yourself, you get a little worried about a company getting mad at you for doing something. Like, I made my kids Pokemon pillows. And then I had a couple friends that wanted them also, but it's like, then you have to worry about, but even though it's like you're doing it for fun and you're getting quote unquote a donation, sometimes people try to squeal on you and stuff. So it's like, but I'm just doing it for a friend. I'm not out here, selling mass quantities of anything. So I personally feel like copyright, I get it. Like, I get it for the people that invented something, they don't want their idea stole. But just like doing nails. I'm one artist. I can only make so many Jack the Skeleton sets. I can only make any set, or even if I somehow magically stumble on the newest trend and I make the newest trend, I don't expect that it's mine. I want other people to use those things. That's like a lot of the patterns I bought because I got the Mickey Mouse crochet pattern. I bought the whole box set of the Star Wars ones to make for my cousin's husband because he's a big Star Wars fan, so I wanted to make that for him for Christmas. And right in the book, it says you cannot sell these items. You can craft them. You can craft as many as you want. You even paid for the pattern, but you cannot sell what you make. Not everybody can crochet. So what if somebody wants something that can't crochet? And they wanted that. So now you don't even give them the option to buy it. Because you want to be a little stingy. This is why I don't like corporate stuff. This is why you don't get me. And this is why I don't work in certain jobs. Because I might blow somebody up. Not on purpose, but just by being slightly offended, I guess you'd say. But that's how I feel like I hate when somebody's like, oh, don't steal my nail design. Dude, are you going to make enough of this nail design for the whole world? Probably not. Because A, you'll get sick of it. That's why I feel like everybody should be able to kind of like get inspo from each other and build whatever they want to build. And that's my opinion. Oh, shit. Did I really just do that? Oh, no, okay. I thought I broke it. It was just the nail coming off. Oof. You know how many of these stands I've broken? Oh, my goodness. If I had $1 for every stand I broke, I might actually be rich by now. Okay. What I want to do... Those are my good ones. They're my... Let's finish this one up. Sorry, guys. My nail area is still a mess. Because, well, that's just what I usually do. But, oh, that's what it is. Oh, okay. I found it. This one is just a little too, not sticky enough anymore. Oh, I just realized I'm doing everything out of camera. Okay, good job the dogs are out of the way, because if not, I'd roll over one by accident. Because they like to be right underneath my butt when I'm doing the roll out. Anybody else into the fall weather finally, or had hot weather longer than they were supposed to this year? I don't know, maybe that's going to be the new normal, but I know, like, this morning it was cold walking my son to school. I was like, oh my gosh. Like, I was expecting this, like, a month ago. Now that I've been spoiled for a little longer, today it's just like, oh, no, it's cold. Mind you, yesterday it was nice and cold outside, but there was a nice breeze, so I opened all the windows in the house to, like, get all the stale air out. Oh, it was so nice. Because it's like that time where it's just cool enough to open a window and not worry about blasting so much heat, but then also not too cold that, like, you freeze your whole house down. In Houston, fall means temperatures there are to low 70s in the morning. Yeah, for us, the mornings can start at, like, right now. Well, typically right now our high would usually sit around 10. It's been sitting around 20, and I'm like, what the heck? Our low overnight is usually around 8, but usually by now, like, it gets pretty darn cold, like, probably, like, 4s and 3s, so the fact that it's only going down to 8 at nighttime has been crazy. Actually, I want to see. I haven't checked the weather in a couple days, which is funny because I decided I'm going to go to that vendor event. So, yeah, see, overnight we're getting, well, this is Celsius, by the way, guys. Canadian here. Ooh, but Saturday's supposed to be 23 and sunny, so at least I won't be cold. That's not bad at all. See, we're still having warm weather. This is ridiculous to me. Because this is not typical this time of year. Now I'm curious, what is typical this time of year? Okay. Of course, this isn't. Let's see. Yeah, see, Canadian Septembers. As warm as 23 degrees Celsius, 73 Fahrenheit. As cold as 21 Fahrenheit, minus 6 degrees Celsius. So, like I said, we've been having a lot of 23-degree weather, and normally it's not that warm. But I said September can be as warm. But usually we don't have that many warm days. This September, we've had a lot of warm days. But, yeah, like at nighttime it's going down to 10 now. But the funny thing is I was just looking at a chart, and if you think that's crazy, see our Novembers, it's a typical 6 degrees to 1 degrees, and December's minus 1 to 8 degrees, and January's minus 4 to 12. So, we get some cold weather. I don't know what that is translated, sorry. Minus 12 is probably really too cold for most of you. Probably. And welcome in, J-Rob. Did you get your burger yet? Have they made it back with a treat, as I like to call it? Please tell me you had a good one, though. I always gotta go for a good burger. None of this, you know, Oh my goodness! So the the Wendy's had a deal on for a family of four. I'm sure you guys have seen those combos before. And I decided I wasn't that hungry, so I'll take the small burger so that way the kids could have the bigger burger. But I knew Kayla was not feeling well, so she wasn't going to have the big burger either. She wanted the small one. So we gave the boys the bigger burger. Well, I won't. I don't know what we're trying to feed the kids at Wendy's because that burger was small, disgusting, and horrible. It was worse than the McDonald's value burgers. I was like, man, this is horrible. I don't ever want to eat this again. So not 3. Right? Each time I totally agree with you on that one. I've gotten those sometimes where like it's been so dry that you're just begging for rain, and then it rains for like a little bit, and you're not actually upset. You're like, yay, rain! We needed this. It's funny because usually when you get lots and lots of rain, you're like, oh my god, is this rain gonna stop? I hate the mud coming in. I hate this coming in. But when you don't have it and you need it, when you get it, it's not that bad. Trust me. Like normally in September, especially September, November, this is when the mud starts coming in with the dogs that I dread. Like I can't wait till the ground frosts over so they can't bring in the mud. Because I hate cleaning up muddy paw prints 100 times a day. But it's just the way that cookie crumbles, right? I know I had it earlier. Where did I put it? If I had $1 every time I misplaced something too, I'd be rich. And that's just asking for $1 every time I misplace something. Creepers. I know I had it. I know I must have put it on the side over here. Maybe I put it in the box. Maybe I put it in the box. When doing a quick tidy? No, of course not. Why would I put it in the box? Because that would have been smart. Ugh. Sometimes I wish I was smart. If only I had a brain. Oh, there it is. It just got put underneath a bunch of stuff. Okay. Yes, I did. I just finished eating it, and now they are outside in the chicken yard. Oh, so they're dealing with all the chickens. Oh, I forgot to ask you, because I know our little conversation was kind of cut short. But, what chickens did he bring? Like, baby ones, regular ones? Because I know you said they didn't have a good season. I'm curious. And I'm also curious what kind of burger you had. Was it yummy? That's the thing. I kind of want a burger too, but I have leftover chicken because I bought Sammy's last night. And so I have leftover chicken because it's like a whole chicken that you get from them. So I'm going to take the chicken and I'm going to make some rice and add some vegetables and turn the leftover chicken into stir fry and multi-purposing meals. Who else does that besides me? I always get 2 meals out of a chicken for my family. So what are we working on today? I was thinking I might do a 20 set of Jack the Skeleton for the vendor event on Saturday. Because Jack the Skeleton is always a popular set that gets talked about when I'm displaying. Everyone always like, oh, I want the Jack one. So I thought maybe I'll offer a 20 set, ready to wear one for the event. See how that goes. I'm going to say, we don't eat Wendy's. It's horrible. None of my family like it. I like Wendy's. Don't get me wrong. Like I love Wendy's Dave single burger. I even sometimes just like to get the baked potato. but there are some. Ugh, I gotta fix that one. There are some that I don't like, but the kitty one, the kitty burger, yeah, no. I don't even think I feed that to the dog. Tangerine aged chicken. Ooh, that sounds good. 12 Celsius, 10 degrees. Yuck, pipes freeze at 30. Yeah, we've had frozen pipes. Actually, I soon have to go downstairs and turn off the outside shutoffs. Because if I don't do that, like I did last time, I didn't do it the first year we moved into the house because I was so used to living in an apartment. I almost busted the pipes in the house by not shutting off that valve, and it started having a leak and it all froze. Oh boy. Almost learnt everything the hard way. But, we all learn things the hard way sometimes. It's just the way life has to go. Yeah, our summer is rainy season. It's pretty dry. Welcome the rain. Today is 1 year anniversary of the Hurricane Ian. I'm trying to remember which hurricane it was that devastated Newfoundland. Because it started down that way and came up. I think it was Ivan that screwed up Grenada before we went there to visit on vacation. I'm trying to remember what one it was that screwed up Newfoundland that year. I can't remember. But yeah, hurricanes are not cool. I don't like them. Teenager aged chicken. Okay. I don't know why I said tangerine chicken. Wow, I read that wrong because I was looking at the wrong chat over further away, I guess. Distracted brain. Sorry, JR. But teenager chickens. Oh, that's cute. So new breeding ones, or are those going to be grown up to be yummy chicken? Stages and I do that all the time. My brother-in-law walked past my window and saw me. Hey, it happens. It happens. We all do that. Oh, nose rings? Yeah. Definitely gotta, like, I know my sister. It was her nose ring. She sneezed once and it came flying out. And everyone was like, ew, gross. And I was just like, dude, these things happen. It's not the end of the world. I'm pretty sure, more gross stuff comes out of other parts of our bodies. So that one doesn't gross me out as much. Maybe because every time I sneeze, especially when sick, we got to deal with the ooze, It's not one of those things that you can just calmly hide away. It's not like, the ooze of oops, it's coming down my pants. Oh, I got to run. Oops, I didn't make it to the bathroom. Now I have a huge mess to clean up. Yeah, that one I don't like. Nose ones I can deal with because, you only got to wash your hands. Okay, let's fix that one. I think we've all been there. Sometimes you do have to give your nose a little peck. Especially if, for me, if I don't, sometimes I even have to get a Q-tip and Vaseline the inside of my nose. I know this is going to sound gross for talking about noses, but let's be honest, we all need help sometimes, okay? But if I don't, especially when the seasons change from summer to winter, the dryness in the air will dry out the inside of my nose, and then I'll start having nosebleeds more often. So, something you guys haven't seen yet, because, I haven't been streaming a full year yet, is there's a potential that during the winter months, I could be sitting here doing nails and all of a sudden have to go stop and clean everything because the winter months, my nose dries out and causes nosebleeds. It's been like that ever since I was a child. So sometimes I'll grab some Vaseline on a Q-tip and, massage the inside of my nose. Because I find that softens up everything there. Sorry if that's too gross for some of you. Our house is off the grounds. All night. It can't freeze. Oh, okay. Interesting. See, for us, we didn't know the first year, and the pipe did freeze on the outside, but thankfully it didn't break the pipe. But we went down the next day and realized the shutoff valve was inside by our washer and dryer. So now we know where it is. We shut it off just for, old bloodlines from when we lived in Ohio. Oh, okay, interesting. Ivan was Florida's most deadly hurricane since 1930. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I think it was Ivan, Igor, Ian, and another one. There's a fourth one I'm thinking of. Those ones were like pretty bad ones for certain places. Not all like went in the same direction, but yeah, that's crazy. I like. It's like the people that live in. Like, you guys know that, you're gonna get tornadoes, and yes, like sometimes they're bad. Hurricanes, I mean, but sometimes they're bad, sometimes they're not. But it's like the people that live in the places that get a lot of what are they called? Tornadoes. Like, what is it called? Tornado Valley or whatever, where a bunch of people live. I'm like, I don't know if I could ever live there because, the chances of a tornado are so high, and like to have to rebuild your home all the time, that sucks. But I get it. Some people live there and can't get out of there. Some people, that's where all their families live their whole lives. But it's like, for me personally, somewhere where like I could have to rebuild my home anytime a tornado comes through, nope. Nope, 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 nope. Okay, give me 2 seconds. If I don't let Rose out, she's going to eat my ear off. Okay, go. 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 I'm not wasting time. Go if you want to go. Now. Move your booties. Well, looks like my neighbor's getting his deck done. I open my door, and there's some guy there doing measurements and stuff. I'm like, great, I'm that nosy neighbor letting their dogs out while they're talking business in the backyard. Ugh. Dogs, I guess they sensed that somebody was back there, and that's why they bugged me to go out. But it's like, don't embarrass me. Okay, where was I? Enchant. I wouldn't travel to Florida or the Caribbean during late summers or fall. It's hurricane season. Yeah, that's the thing. I went there and they're like, oh, by the way, this is hurricane season. It was my first time there. And I was like, oh boy, there better not be a hurricane come through here while I'm here. Like, nope, 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 nope. I'm not prepared for this. I'm not built for this. I'm built for the cold, okay, people? We got hit by a hurricane in 2020 and a few weeks later, the tropical storm came through and finished off what... Ugh, that's terrible, JR. Terrible that you had to go through that. Yeah, I think it was last year when I was playing New World. Just, I don't know if it was like when it was exactly, but I have a friend that I was playing New World with. I believe he lives down towards Texas somewhere. It's not Texas. I'm trying to remember where it is down there on the map, but down that way somewhere. And they had a huge tornado go through, or a hurricane, or tornado. I think it was that went through. And all I hear is, "Guys, I gotta run." And his game was left on, and he was streaming, and he just ran, and we were like, and then like. You watched him DC and like all this stuff, and we're all like, where? I hope he's okay. And then it got scary because like we were hoping he'd pop on his phone maybe and at least tell us, that everyone's at least okay. Took him until the next day. He's like, yeah, we have no power, we have no this, we have no that, but we're all alive. And I was like, oh yeah, I was like, we knew something bad just happened because you're like, oh crap, gotta go, and you just ran. You just ran. I'm like, because we didn't hear from him right away. They did pop on. He's like, I'm just popping on to let you guys know I'm alive. We have no internet in the neighborhood or nothing like that, so I won't be on the game, and we don't have power, so I won't be on Discord like for a bit because I gotta save my charger. But we were all like, oh my gosh, like that was crazy to witness because we were in the middle of like doing a dungeon. 100 banana trees go bamboo. No big deal. Cleanup was the worst part. Yeah, cleanup I could imagine was the worst part. Completely fenced in 2 acres, 16 fence. Very expensive. Tornado Alley, I grew up. Oh, I don't know how you did that because I wouldn't be able to do that. No insurance covers it, and because it don't have a mortgage, offer any help. Well, that sucks. Our homeowners insurance doesn't cover damage. Yeah, there's a lot of people that I hear that like even I was surprised to hear because like so many people like having flooding with torrential rains and stuff that insurance didn't cover rain damage getting into the basement and ruining stuff. I was like, so why are we even bothering to pay insurance? Like technically, if we take the money we pay for insurance, put it in even a tax-free savings account or a savings account of some sort. The amount of money we put into that, we could have paid for that ourselves. So why are we paying insurance? That's the part that always baffles my mind. I'm always like, why do I have to have homeowner insurance? Why do I have to have this insurance? Why do I have to have that insurance? If I, instead of paying you, if I put it in a savings account, I know what it is, and at the same time, because like, theoretically, how I would imagine it works, if I'm paying you for this when I need it, I get it back, the help I need, right? Whereas I know if I put it in my savings account, yeah, sure. Something breaks at home, or say money's a little tight. Oh, I'm spending that extra now money on the groceries now because I don't need it because nothing's happened. I don't need to use my insurance, so I'll use a bit for groceries. So I can understand, going through the money that you save, and like saving is hard, but why do we just show so much money for insurance that doesn't even help us with insurance later? Like, absolutely ridiculous. Oh. We'll be looking. Gotta go pick up the kids. No worries. Well, let us know if any funny stories happen in the pickup line, because we all know they will. Pickup lines is where it's at. Pickup lines is where the crazies come out. Or that frantic mom that, came in late because they got busy. Or they magically took a nap. Yeah. Hurricane Sally ended up costing nearly $60,000 for repairs and cleanup. Almost bankrupt us. And how much did you get from insurance? Not even a penny. And how much did you pay into insurance for X amount of years? Right? That's the part that drives me nuts. We pay all this money for insurance, and then when we need it, it doesn't even help us. So why are we paying for it? Sorry, I know I'm on rant mode today. Sorry, guys. That's just one of those things that like really, as what was it, Peter Griffin, really grinds my gears. Yeah, that's one of them. That's one of the things that really grinds my gears. Paying for something that's supposed to help us, but then when we need it, it doesn't help us. It just no. I expect when I'm getting help, I'm getting help. I guess they're still out in the back talking because my dogs haven't knocked to come in yet. And as you all know, by the time I let them out, they're turning around and knock for me to let them back in. So they must be being nosy. Nosy, nosy, nosy. My dogs are nosy neighbors. It's so funny because one of my neighbor that I'm attached to, oh, when Rose is out there, she'll like send me pictures sometimes. She's like, look who's spying on me while I'm making dinner in the kitchen. And I'm like, yep, Scooby-Doo's at it again. Because she gets up on her paws and it stands like this, like on the deck, and is looking into her windows. And I'm like, oh my goodness. Rose, stop bugging the neighbors. Mrs. Personality, you know. She is definitely Mrs. Personality. Now, what I wanted to do is maybe. Yeah, maybe this one. CL02. What is my CL? Nope, not that one. Yep. Maybe it's not 02. Maybe that's worn off and now I don't know what it is. Gotta love it. Maybe I'll pick a different color then. Fine. Oh, let me just see. What color is this? That's my gray. Let's see. Still here and finally parked. At least till the line starts moving. I will keep you all updated of any Karen situations. Yes, do that, please. I always like to look. I love to, hear all the crazy stories. There is always a crazy story at a school pickup line. There is always someone losing their gaskets. It's like, I find inevitable. I had some woman at my son's school. She showed up with a lingerie bra on, and it picked up her kid from the kindergarten pen. And I was like, whoa. I don't want to, what you do at home is what you do at home, but you could have put on a tank top. You could have even threw on a sweater. Like, you're coming here with a lace bralette thingy on. Like, whoa. There are minors here. I think this is the purple. 2.5. Maybe that was it. Okay, I think that's the color I wanted to use. Okay, well, let me go let the dogs in now that they decided they want to come in. Give me 1 second. Sorry, my friendly peeps. Well, come on. Okay. Back. Okay. Oh, funny. We can't say Karen anymore. Karen is flagged. I didn't even catch that Karen was flagged. Seriously? Oh my goodness. That's Karen's now a swear word. Politically incorrect. Gee whiz. I guess the Tiger King was too offensive. Well, I always tell my kids, listen, Linda. So, ooh, I think that one's the next one to be flagged. That is hilarious. Aunt Karen situation blows my mind, actually. That is seriously ridiculous. It is. Oh my goodness. I say, listen, Linda's to my dog. Right? Well, I always tell them, listen, Linda. Like, no, listen, Linda. To me back. And I said, no, I'm not your Aunt Linda. Because I actually have a sister named Linda. So I'm always like, no. Listen, Linda. You go talk to your Aunt Linda. We're going to use this one, but I'm going to put like a chrome powder over it, I think. And then we're going to add black Jack the Skeleton stamping on it. We'll see where it goes. This could be a interesting one or a not so interesting one. We'll find out. And I just realized I'm off camera again. And I just realized I forgot to grab my Pepsi. I'm sure the dogs will have me up again. So, until then, let's get nails. That's like my friend. She decided, I told you about my friend that moved back out to Alberta. She decided to change, because here it was called File and Style because it was her mom's business that she worked with. But now she has her own place and built her own business in the basement. She's named hers now Tipsy Nail. Yeah, I think it's Tipsy Nails or something like that. She wanted Let's Get Nailed, but that was already taken. That's the thing with like coming up with a name for your salon or your business. So many catchy nail ones have already been like taken. My oldest daughter's name is Rosalind. We all call her Rose, and when she always, that's offensive. Right? Oh, trust me. My kids know. They know when like I start using full names or something. They're like, oh my goodness, what did I do? I haven't even done anything yet. I can tell you're mad because of the way you're calling me. And then they know when I just want them to come and I don't even care if they come. I just want to talk to them for a second. And I call them by like their nicknames or whatever. Then they don't answer a few times, and then I'm like, ah. They're like, that's offensive. And like me and Nova were joking around one day, a few weeks ago actually, and we were playing around and joking. But this is why it was a good lesson to teach, like, you know, because like you never know what offends somebody else or hurts somebody else. But yes, I get that a lot of people are too offended nowadays. But we were joking around and saying something, and then it got onto his brain or whatever. And then I said something. He's like, Mom, that's actually kind of mean because, you know, I do have epilepsy now. And I was like, shit. I was like, you just said something about your brain. I was just saying something back I thought was witty or funny. And yeah, okay, I get it. That one kind of hurt. And I was like, I'm sorry, bud. Like, I should obviously, this is why I tell you with your friends the same thing. Like, sometimes you gotta be careful what you say. I said, see, because you were both talking about your brain, and we were both talking about it. We were bantering about it, and then I said something. It's like, I get it. I'm in the wrong. I will apologize. But at the same time, this is why I teach you. Be careful what you say to your friends, because even if you think it was a joke, the other person might not have taken it as a joke, just like you did in this scenario. You didn't find it funny. You didn't think we were just bantering and trolling each other. You actually took offense to that. I tell Tank that he's the little bad little girls from the TikTok I saw. That sassy little kid telling off her teacher. Oh, I don't know if I've seen that one. Don't worry, I got that, Alexa. But I don't know if I've seen that one. But I've seen ones of kids telling off their teachers. And it's like, whoa. That's like sometimes I make the joke with the kids when, like, because we banter and we troll each other. And, like, I tell them, like, this is what you say at home, not what you say at school. Because they've been pretty good about that. So, like, we'll banter and say stuff sometimes. And sometimes I'm like, oop, we took that one too far. And I'll tell him, like, you kiss your mother with that mouth. He's not swearing, but he's like, he's using, he's being witty about his swearing. Same way I was as a kid. Damn, Mom, don't you know beavers live in dams? And you're like, okay. Can't really get mad at you for that one because, well, that was witty. But I know what you were trying to make reference to in the first place. So that's why when Ramon was doing that thing last night about alphabetically swearing, I was like, yep. Bet you I know something for every letter myself. Bet you either me or my kids have said it at some point. But one of our favorite ones is, damn, don't you know beavers live in there dams? That's how because they always knew that, like, you just don't go around saying damn it and stuff like that. So the witty way of saying it is, damn, don't you know beavers live in dams? Oh, is it mostly off screen again? Oh my goodness, I'm trying. But thank you for letting me know. It's because the dog, Rose, moved over. Oh no, she moved her tail now. I was gonna say, she moved right out when I let them in. She laid down right by my thing. And I was like, no, don't do that. Because then if I gotta roll over you, you're gonna get mad. Because we all know Rose has her attitudes. She's Miss Female Dog. It seems zoomed in more than usual. It might be because I did bring it down a bit more. Maybe I can bring it up a bit. Is that better for you guys? More space coverage. I did bring it down because I'm trying to gauge. Do you guys want to see the nails closer? Do you just want to see the process? Or do you just want to chit chat and vent to me? Or listen to my nonsense? as Kayla said, this is vent time with Alice. Oh, here is Alice's opinion. Oh, it's so funny. These kids kill me. I love them. They're imperfectly perfect, and they're mine. I think Noah just squished a water bottle by the sound of it. This kid wants me to buy this gimmick bottle. Told him at the end of the month I'll buy it. It's this bottle that you put the scents in. It comes with a pack of like 7 scents or whatever in it. So that way when you're drinking water, you're smelling, but your brain is being tricked into thinking you're drinking juice or something because you have the smell of like juice. And he even showed me, he's like, look, Mom, it even has a Red Bull scent. I'm like, yeah, what do you need a Red Bull scent for? It's like, Red Bull smells disgusting. As well, I believe it does scent, like, Red Bull is disgusting. I don't know why some people tell me it tastes good, because I've tried it a million times over, and I absolutely hate Red Bull. Like, to me, that tastes like medicine. Horrible, horrible medicine. So I don't like Red Bull. Mm-mm-mm. I don't care if it gave me wings. I don't think I could drink it. I do like this color purple though. And that's the thing. This, before doing nail art and stuff, there's a lot of colors I wouldn't wear. But after doing nail art and, you know, doing so many things, the colors seem to start to grow on you after a while, I feel. It's very fall, right? I think it's a nice shade of purple. Definitely fall because the darker colors are coming back out. But you know, I'm still seeing a lot of neons and Halloween designs, and I have a funny feeling. Tell me if I'm wrong, but this is a funny feeling I'm getting. Neons are so popular this year. I think we're gonna even start seeing them in Christmas sets. I don't know how they're gonna incorporate it 100%, but I have a feeling we're gonna start seeing some neon Christmas stuff. It's just like this gut feeling I'm having. I'm not saying it'll look bad. Might actually be like a new cool trend. Who knows? But I just feel like we're gonna see some neon because everybody's like so on the neons that I feel like it's gonna continue over into Christmas. I've seen a lot of neon Halloween stuff and glow in the dark, but come on, it's Halloween. That's glow in the dark neon, like all the time. I just feel like I'm gonna see neon Christmas somewhere. It's just like that feeling I'm having. I don't know. I like this purple a lot. But now I don't know if I want to chrome it with the chrome colors that I have. I might still do it. Or I might just leave this a purple. Well, if I leave it a purple and just stamp it, I can make it a cheaper set too. To have at the event. Because it's not so complex. I've been seeing the reoccurrence of those color pop nails, like the comic book nails. I've seen that too, J Rob. Oh wait, you guys are in ads and you probably can't hear me. It's time for a sweat. I don't know what that is. I'm going to grab a shower quick, but we'll be leaving this viewing. No worries, painted polish. No worries. I actually just put back on the on my stream my set of pop art nails that I did last year, like at the beginning of like press-ons. I actually put those on my site to offer them because I've seen that a lot of people are doing it, but I've also noticed a lot of people are doing it with the cat eye polish too now, which I found interesting, but I don't know if that necessarily read pop art to me personally. But that's the thing, everybody that has their own like likes for nails, right? So it is interesting. Just debating. Originally I was going to put this over it. Maybe I'll do one to see what it looks like. No, but I kind of want... No, you know what? I'm leaving it dark. Forget it. I've decided. I've indecisively decided that I do like this purple. It has grown on me. I won't chrome this set. Maybe the next set. Maybe the next set. Who knows? Ooh, going to the beach? Is it warm enough that at least you can get in the water still? But the beach is always fun. I think the last time I remember you, J.R., talking about the beach, it was you and Willie going out for dinner and the beach. Dinner and the beach, which is always fun. No, it's pretty cold already. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that most people up here aren't going to the beach anymore. Because, well, it's not that kind of warm anymore. Yes, we have warm days, but there seems to be like a wind in the air. We go a lot. It's a very short drive to the ocean. Hey, why not? Ours is a 20-minute drive, roughly. And it's not to an ocean, it's to lake. And it's a lake that a lot of people from the U.S. come up to fish. It's called Lake Simcoe. It's where I go ice fishing. But there's so many people from the U.S. that come up ice fishing on the weekends. I literally at first I always thought it was just people in the community that were like from Toronto or Barrie, like close by people. But it turned out, no. A lot of people actually from the U.S. come up here ice fishing. People like leave on the Friday or they take Friday off at work and then they drive up and they rent the fish hut because you can rent. They have fish huts that you can stay in for the whole weekend. Like stay there all night too, and then they have heat and like a place to lay down. You can bring your sleeping bag and you just sleep out on the ice in this warm hut. So people from the States come up and do that. I always wonder. Obviously they come with coolers and obviously they're bringing their fish back home, but I'm wondering what they custom. I have whitefish and I have perch. Do they double check to make sure that, because if they're coming up for a weekend, you're allowed, I think it's, depending on your license, 1 or 2 whitefish and 50 to 100 perch a day, depending on which license you have. If you have, like, the fishing license or if you have the sport license. So it's like, depending on your license and depending on how many days you're here, you're allowed a certain amount of fish. So I'm wondering, like, at the border, do they, like, ask you to take your iced fish out so they can count them all? To make sure you've stayed in limits. I think because the thumbnail is a big nail, we're going to go with this image. Maybe we'll do 4 of those ones. Just because I haven't used this one yet, and I kind of want to see how it is. We have a pier where we can pay $7 a person to fish without a license. Interesting. Here, there are piers that you can pay for still, but you still have to have a license. Anyone above the age of 18 is required by law to have a license. Because here in Canada, 18, you're a legal adult. I like that. That turned out cute. See, I know the black and purple would look cute together. Didn't even need it chromed. No limit. Oh, really? See, here you have to have your license and there's a limit. Like, I don't get the sporting one because I'd have to go get my gun license at the same time. Well, no, you don't need to do that one now. You only need to... You can still buy it. It just costs more. That's right. I don't need the gun one anymore. But I only get the conservation one. So, like, I can only have 1 whitefish and 50 perch per day. So, you got to be out there for many days to start to stock the freezer. That's cool. No fishing limit. Even in Newfoundland for cod fishing season, oh my gosh, there's a limit. There is a limit every year. And it sucks because a lot of family members try to get out as many days as they can, so that way they can give fish to like family. Then they come to visit in the summer to take back with them. So it's like to live there, you have to like make sure you get your fish on. No limits to fish. Yeah, it's pretty standard. I almost got that one off on the side too much, but we'll see. I think it'll still work. It worked. Pretty standard for the pure privately owned charge emissions for private property. We're allowed to fish anywhere else you need a license. Oh, okay. So see, that's even different here because like right now, like I told you, like I put the thing up in the Discord about duck hunting season and how like people were gonna complain, and sure enough they did. But duck hunting season and turkeys and deer, if you want to hunt here, you have to, besides having your license, especially in the community I live in, like there's some farmlands, so like they have to pay the farmers to use their private property to hunt on. So besides paying for your license, you also have to pay the farmer to hunt on his property. So that's interesting though. So I guess I'm coming down paying $7 to fish off a pier, because that's even cheaper than up here. You want to know how much it costs for one person on the pier around here that I saw? $20 a person. Even if your kids aren't fishing, but they're on the pier with you, it's $20 person. They don't have to fish, just them being on the pier with you. I was like, that seems a bit much to me. Why does it look like I grabbed the wrong nail here? This one's looking small. I know this one's small. I can feel it in my bones. I'm looking at it next to the one that it was, and this is small. Grab the wrong one. I think I did. Now if I can only see what I did wrong. Dang. Okay, I'll need to get busy so we can go. I'll be lurking. No worries. Well, if you're not here by the time I'm done, I probably will be on Palia tonight. I know you're kind of done with it, but if you are on and you want to chit chat, just let me know and I'll pop on the Discord. This looks like it's a size 5. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this shouldn't even be out here yet. So we're gonna move that one off to the side for now, because that should have been a 4. 3. This one should be a 3. Gotta love when I normally check the nails, and I didn't today. I was just like, oh, I'm just gonna do it. See, this is why exactly I told you guys the last time I checked the nails before I put them on. So I don't do this nonsense to myself. Yeah, that one's a 3. That one's a 3 and the other one's a 5, so we're just gonna put this off to the side. Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. And that would have been here, so we'll still get to work on it. We'll get it done. take off that nail. Grab four. That should be a 3. So let's grab a 3. And make sure we grab the right 3 this time. I don't know why I do that to myself. All the time. Self-sabotage. That reminds me of that song. Self-sabotage mess things up. Always do the same. I listen to that song too much every day, I think. Because that's what I do. I do self-sabotage and mess things up. I'm sure we all do it a bit. We're our own worst critic and enemy. Or frenemy. Can we be frenemies with ourselves? That is the question. What is the answer? Okay. Okay. Doop, 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 shoop, loop, loop, loop. Okay. Brain fuzzled. See what happened? I know you guys do the same thing as me. Mess up a little bit and then you're like, gotta resync your train of thoughts. It's like, round 2. Oh man, I swear sometimes, like today, I wanted to clip Habib being like, nails by Joe Fish. I was like, yes, it is Joe Fish. How did you know? How did you know it has to do with the fish? Yeah. I was like, I love it. I'm like, I want to take that and have it as like a Tangia sound reward to, you know, to use our points on. Joe Fish. Just because I enjoyed it a little too much. Okay, I'm gonna put this over here for now. Oops. I'm gonna put that off to the side for a hot minute. Just gonna fix that nail because I want to continue with the stamping patterns. Because when I make 20 sets, I don't know about anybody else that makes 20 sets, but for me, I like to. It's a 20 set, not every finger, like, not everyone's gonna be a size 0, but maybe they're a size 1. So I like to have 2 options of each nail, and sometimes, like with me, actually no, me, none of my nails are the same. My aunt has these 4 are the same. So for her, that's why, yet again, sizing kits are important. So thankfully I already have her sizes so I can make her nails, and it only has to be a 10 set so I can do 1 nail of each thing and know it's going to go on each hand properly. Same way when I did my mother-in-law's Grenada set. I think I have to make my own Newfie set. I haven't made myself one yet. I've made other people, but not myself. It's funny, you think of these ideas, you make them, and then other people buy them, and that you don't end up making them for yourself. It's all good though. I can't believe. I think the last time I said we were at 103 followers. We're already at 103, 106. 4 more, and we hit a 110 follower goal. That's pretty cool. And what's even cooler is 3 of you people love me enough that you subscribed. Because I still think you're crazy, but psst, that's okay. But the fact that 106 of you decided to hit that follow button blows my mind. There's no other way to put it. It blows my mind. Sorry, just drinking some water. It looks like ads are coming in about 5 more minutes. Just to let you ad people know by what I see here on my screen. I could be wrong, but saying roughly about 5 minutes and ads are going to start. We'll find out if I'm right or wrong. We will find out after this important message is brought to you by nothing. I'm hoping this winter, I don't mind snow. I don't even mind shoveling snow with all that bad. But I don't like ice when the snow builds up to ice. Because walking my son to school I lived here for 6 years now. There's not been a winter yet that I have not slipped on the sidewalk walking into school. Like I've had full blown out wipeouts on the sidewalk. Like Kayla used to do a paper route for the area, and yes. What were you putting your hands on? Why are your hands hot? What? Don't be touching the lava lamp. You guys could break it and put all that stuff all over the ground. But yeah, now you go out my story lost. I don't even know what I was talking about. Thanks, kid. He goes and puts his really hot hands on my arms, and I'm like, that is weirdly hot. And I know I don't have the furnace on right now. So it's not like you went and put your hand over the vents and heated them up that way. So I was like, how the heck did you get that warm? Oh my goodness. So sometimes not all the time now. In the very beginning, I used to watch my VODs for improvements and stuff. But every once in a while, I like to try to still watch them. So I was watching my VOD from Tuesday. Because I was trying to find the little, the part about the 12 days of Jorge, or the 12 sagas of Jorge, the song we were going to make, the W2's winner posted about Young Nails, to clip it and maybe put it in the Young Nails thing for them. But I couldn't find it, but I hear the one part of the video where Nova came downstairs and was like, I'm starving, you haven't fed me in 10 years, people, call the police, my address is, and I nearly died. I was like, man, he sounds so loud. Gotta go, have a great day. Thank you for stopping by the Original Alexa, and have yourself an amazing day. We will be back here tomorrow streaming more nails, and if not, I will catch you tomorrow night in Ramon's movie night. I would say Young Nails, but Young Nails is done for the week. But thank you for stopping by and hanging out with us. The movie he's playing tomorrow? Oh my god, I did. He just said it yesterday too. What movie was it called? Oh my goodness. I think this week is the week of starting the spooky. I want to say it started with a C. Why is my brain blanking and all I'm seeing is a C? Oh, I don't know. I think he's starting the spooky ones, or this is the last one before we start the spooky ones. Well, I'm calling them spooky because there's a lot of people that don't like the horror. But, you know, like he said, it's the spooky season. I don't know for sure. I'm going to put this one, I think. I thought it started with a C. I know if I watch yesterday's VOD, I'll hear them say, come back Friday. We're watching, and for some reason in my head, I'm hearing a C. I've been missing some of the streams lately. I've been busy in the evenings. No worries. It happens to us all. Like, I don't even expect you guys to always show up here during these ones. A, I know most of you are working. B, I know you guys have lives. I'm just here if you need me. I'm here for the ride. Well, trust me, I love Ramon's, notice me, senpai, and let's go for a ride. Those things are always playing in my head all the time. I love nail art. It's hard for me to watch some of the games. Oh, for sure. That's why, like, I know some of you will be there for game night, and I know most of you are here for the nails. This is why, for the most part, most of my stream is nails, and then it's just like a community game night or me just playing a game just for the other audience, because sometimes I do like to play games. Hence why the Alice Froppy is at the beginning of my name, because that is the name I use in most games. Unless for some unknown reason somebody has taken Alice Froppy, which hasn't happened yet, but I've had glitches where, like, you couldn't put a space or you couldn't have a capital letter in the middle of your name, so, like, things weren't working, and I was like, oh no, took Alice Froppy. But then it turned out not to be. But I do get it. There's some people that just gaming is not their thing. It's just like with J-Raw, like, even when we're talking about anime on Ramon's channel, she knows absolutely nothing about anime. That's why I was impressed when she said she watched the live action One Piece. I was like, dude, I get it, it's live action, but this started as an anime. You're being slowly converted. Be careful. Be careful, because I got converted. My husband always used to like watching animes. I was not big into animes, but he put on Sword Art Online, and because that reminded me of our, like, life love story, our journey together, man, I was stuck. And then after that one, I had to watch the next anime, and the next, I went down the rabbit hole, and now I've watched almost every anime there is. It's a slippery slope. But I watch people doing nail arts. I also was watching this other streamer that was playing Palia the other day, but then the next day she was playing Paleo Pines because it came out. And I was like, I started watching her because she starts, like, first thing in the morning when there's, besides, the only other person that's on is the chef. I don't know, PLR or whatever, PLR. And I watch him sometimes, but sometimes if I'm, like, I don't want to be focused on his cooking techniques. Because I like to watch him and not just have background noise. So if I need background noise, like I did the last couple of days because I've been working on the site, I put her on, and oh my goodness, it was comical. But it was so sad today. Today her stream broke her. Poor girl was, her, Lucy's her name, but it's like Lousy or something like that. Her thing is. But some of her stream gifted one. Oh, mind you, like, I swear it was like 100 subs. I'm pretty sure that's what I thought. 100 subs, and, like, poor girl, it broke the girl. She was crying. She had mascara running down her face. And I get it, because honestly, if that ever happened to me, I'd probably, like, because Kayla's been home today because she's not feeling well. And I was like, she heard it in the background. She's like, "What is going on? Like, this girl is like crying on the stream for real." I'm like, "Dude, like she got gifted 100 subs. I don't think well, I probably would cry." I said, "But I'd probably be more like, holy potatosaurus." Putting it, I know now I'm calling it potatosaurus, but like, I'd be like, "I'm having a heart attack." Like, guys, you'd have to stop. Like, I probably would end up in the hospital. Like, I don't know how I could even comprehend that. Like, I don't even think, like, all the subs calculated, like, added up on Young Nails is probably 100, but because they come in like batches of 5 or 10, they're not as dramatic. But that one was like a whoa, holy crow. And like the poor girl, like, she had to shut down her like, she had to put the B right back on it, and she had to put up like something else. She's like, "Guys, I have to clean my face. I can't even say thank you," whatever. Like, she was having an experience. I can't imagine, A, what that feels like, B, just like how much everything feeds into your emotions for that, you know? Like, hello, when I first made 50 followers, I practically cried, and that was just 50 followers. So, like, I can imagine having something like that happen on your stream is like shut the front door kind of feeling moment, like about to puke. That's so much money. Sometimes I look at YN's top gifter of the month and calculate how much money that person has given that month. I try to calculate sometimes, but then I'm like, it's just like when, you know, J-Rob's like, you know what I try to spend on nails this year? And then I think you went in and did yours after, and it's like, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. I try not to do some of my purchases. I'm like, this is me because I'm supporting this, okay? I don't want to know the damage. It was the same way when I was smoking cigarettes. I was like, they're like, you should calculate how many packs you smoke a day, how many weeks, and how much money you could have saved for the year. And I was like, I don't do that because I know how much I spend is too much. I know it's way too much. I chose to have this habit. I know I could be saving money by not doing this. How much more time till I'm done my stream? Well, it is 4:30, so about an hour and a half. You can play your game with no volume.
You can't play Mortal Kombat without volume.
You can play Mortal Kombat without volume.
No, first of all, no subtitles.
Yeah, you can.
You don't need it. You know what you're saying. You mainly skip over it half the time anyway.
No, I don't. Why are you looking like that?
I can imagine how emotional that would be. That would be so nice of a gifter, right? And they were like, "No, you deserve this." And she's like, "Stop!" Oh, it was an emotional thing to watch. Like, I couldn't believe I was witnessing this unfold in front of me. Because I'm not even, like I said, not even on Young Nails have I seen something like that crazy happen. And I think she's almost at 5,000 followers. I think it is. I gotta go double check. But oh my goodness, you know, after I did that, I've been revelating my nail purchases because I only do my own nails. I get the daily charm sub box every other month. I might not get the mystery boxes this year unless they're really good. Well, they are sure as heck, Sandy, hyping these up this year. And I'm telling you, if they're not hyped, not that their boxes aren't good, because every year they have been improvements. It looks like there's like new products that I would like to play with, but
Sponsored by Kit Kat.
no, it's not.
And not sponsored by Smarties.
Go away. I'm not sponsored by anybody. Don't say that.
Americans, go away.
Go away.
We have Smarties.
Kids go away.
You know most
These
of my
are Smarties. These are real Smarties.
you know most of my the people following me are Americans.
I know.
So be nice. Go away, troll.
These are the real Smarties.
Okay, go please. Oh, see, I have a troll kid. They're good, but I guess I should say if I have a lot already, I won't want to get them. That is true too. No way, fake Smarties. Sandy's telling you got fake Smarties.
Nah, you got fake Smarties. Ours is tastier. Look.
But no, I totally get it. But like, I'm gonna be disappointed. I'm not gonna lie. If these boxes are not as extravagant as they're hyping them up to be, That's like this new Doctor Who. Oh my god, the trailer released the other day, and I am in like, I cannot wait. You need to give me the episode now. Like, I need to watch this tomorrow. Like, but then I'm like, after watching this trailer, and it's so good. I'm like, I bet you like, because some movies nowadays, I find the trailer's the best part, and that's the best part of the whole movie. And you watch the whole thing, and you're like, but I already seen everything that was good in the trailer. So I'm hoping that's not the case with this one. It better be as good as they're hyping it up to be. I hate when things don't work the way they are. Those look like chewy sweet tarts. Pretty much what
Hey, Dad's Frosty.
I was gonna eat them today.
Oh, wait, maybe. Because I asked him, I said, are you going to eat it? He's like, I'm eating it tonight. I was like,
I guess you can have your dad's. I was gonna do the same thing today. I wanted to steal their Frosties.
Exactly.
The boys don't eat their Frosties. They put them in the fridge and then they taunt me with it. I might just get him to buy me a new one.
A new Frosty?
Well, because he'll let you eat his, but then I don't get one. So I might get him to buy me a new Frosty.
No, I'd rather a fresh Frosty.
No, you don't get a fresh Frosty. I'm the adult here. I don't know why I'm making this plate in so much more of a mess. Okay. I need to be able to see. Do you normally order the boxes? No. I have never ordered the boxes yet. Because last year was my first year to buy them. I had saved the money up so I could buy them.
Has it really been a year?
And yeah,
Yeah.
today was my 13th month of being subscribed.
Oh, so you were born into the Twitch world officially.
And my car broke.
What?
And so I couldn't buy the mystery boxes.
Oh, I thought you said.
My husband told me I could buy the mystery boxes, and you know we had put it away so I could buy the mystery boxes, because he's like, that's the first time for me to try the products, because that it's worth the shipping that I have to pay. You know, I'm getting a lot of bang for my buck. So financially speaking, when you're short, that seems more feasible. But unfortunately, our car broke Saturday, and I had Monday to call in for the boxes, but obviously I had to fix the car first and see what was left over, and I had nothing left over. So it just ironically didn't work. The cards were not in my favor. But this year I do have $50 gift. I have two $25 gift cards, so I have $50, so I could at least get the small box without having to pay cash. So hopefully, though, I'll have more money, and maybe I'll get the medium box or the large box, depending on how much money I have saved by then. But at least right now, I can guarantee the small box because I have $50 in gift cards. So at least I guaranteed I'm getting a box this year. I am getting a box. What box? Don't know yet. Depends on what financially I can afford. But I do have enough for guaranteed the small box because I have $50, and they said the prices are going up by like maybe $5 to $10. So at least the small box is $30. So that's probably gonna be like $35 or $40. So that'll at least cover it. That will at least cover it. Oh, this is dry. I'm counting on Greg, so we know what's inside. Be right back, work call. No worries. Work in real life always comes first. But yeah, he will spill the beans, but that's the thing. They're usually spilt on the Monday, which is the day I have to call in. Luckily for you guys all can order online as soon as he like reveals it. For me, I have to like, okay, now I gotta step away from the stream and call. So I am looking forward to maybe the fact that the year after we'll get to be able to order online. My fingers are crossed. I'm hoping that, you know, the Canadian thing will work out. Because calling in, I don't like talking to people. So I hate having the fact that I have to call in. I love online purchasing because, you know, I just hit buttons and pay. Hence why most of my products have been bought on Amazon. Okay, let's cover this up for now. Move that off to the side. That's going to be the next round. But we have our first 10 of the set done. I feel like saying copacetic for some reason. I don't know why. That word is in my brain. Okay. Now let's top coat it and see the magic. Kind of wish maybe I should have matted the purple now. Meh. Maybe the next set. I was going to work on the bull today if we had time after the set is done. Another hand painted of the bull. But the only reason I wanted to do this set is with the vendor event on Saturday, people love the Jack the Skeleton nails. So if I have another option, maybe people will be more inclined to buy. Okay. That's good. Oh, I just realized I'm off camera again. Sorry, Rose. You pushed me over. That's what it was. You decided to snuggle into me and rolling my chair over more. Don't mind the snuggles. You know, I kind of really like this set that I almost want the set myself. But obviously I changed up a couple pictures because I don't need the same pictures on double nails. But this purple and black is really doing it for me right now. Really liking it. Definitely Halloween, fall vibes for me. Like, I almost this weekend started watching Halloween Town because I wanted to start all my Halloween movie binges because it takes me more than a month to get through rewatching all the movies that I like to watch for Halloween. Even Nova on the way to school the other day was like, Mama, which spooky horror movies are we watching this year? Because he's my horror buddy. And as he gets older, I get to unleash more horror movies on him, which is great. Because, you know, I'm not too censored on what he watches. He understands the difference between real and fake. The only ones that kind of get me sometimes is if there's too much of a, you know, adult happenings in the bedroom. Those ones. Too much of that. That's when I'm, if it has a little, you know what's going on, but you don't see what's going on, I'm okay with him watching. Because he understands, like, you know, they all know where babies come from, let's be real. But, like, he's watched shows with decapitation and stuff with me, and he's fine because he understands it's just a movie. It's just a show. Like, if he was one of those kids that couldn't grasp that, no, he would not be allowed to watch these things with me. But because I understand that he understands, and, you know, it doesn't give him nightmares or nothing, so we let it go. And they've gotten more and more hoary. I was trick-or-treat when I was shopping with the grandkids at Target. I found the Michael Myers figure and bought it and put him next to me. Nice. Oh, trust me, my kids are just as bad as me because I'm like a Halloween freak. I'm also a Christmas freak, but I'm a Halloween freak. The very first day of October, I will be out decorating the house. I will start it on the 1st. I might not even get it all finished, depending on what my budget allows for the year, because some decorations, you know, you have to rebuy. And the thing is, if you don't buy it right now, it's so funny. If you don't buy Halloween decorations in September, okay, guys, this is how it is here. I don't know about your area. If you don't buy them now and you don't buy the Halloween candy now, you know what happens in October? They are sold out everywhere of everything. How everything sells out in September for October, I will never understand. How? Why? But there's been some times where, like, I can't afford to get it in September and I want to get the candy in October, and we're stuck, like, giving out garbage candy, as I call it, compared to the quality candy, because for some reason all the chocolate is sold. Like, is it even humanly possible to not make enough chocolate? Like, people, you could sell that all year round just because Halloween is, like, the prime thing. Like, how did you not make enough? How did you not order enough candy to your store? Yeah, they come out in August here, the decorations do. They do. But I find people don't start, they complain about them in August, and they start buying them in September. And, like, by now, I guarantee you it's starting to get slim pickings already. Oh, well, I haven't gone to the store in, like, well, because I had COVID last week. So I haven't been to the store in a couple weeks. So it really could be bare bones now, too. And I didn't get very much decorations yet this year. I just have everything from last year because, well, I was sick. That, and, you know, with the hubby being laid off, budget's a little tighter this year than normally, but it's okay. As long as I have the budget for the candy for the kiddos, that's all that matters. I'm not even talking about my kiddos. I'm talking about the kiddos that come trick-or-treating. Kayla gets whatever's left over that doesn't get handed out. Nova went out trick-or-treating last year. Came home, shared some of his candy with his sister. Because he's nice like that. I went to buy one B-Day present, but the Halloween section was right next to the toy. Oh. And did you have the person that you were buying the B-Day present for with you? Because if not, that could have been terrible. It could went to a whole other direction of, ooh, I want this, and I want this, and I want this. Who's chewing this bone? Oh, Rose. Oh, of course. Who else would be chewing the bone? What a dumb question for me to ask. I know who chews the bone. It's the only one that chews bones. Oh my goodness. When she was teething as a puppy, she went through so many toys that we still have the one toy. Mind you, it's gross, okay? The toy is gross. Like, it's been mangled. It's like, it's not that it's gross, like, I throw it in the washing machine every so often, clean it for her, but she doesn't like it after I throw it. But it's the only toy that she never chewed through. It's called one of those tough toys. Every other toy I've given her, she's chewed through it. That one toy, that thing, every night she puts her mouth on it and falls asleep. Yes, I take them and let them pick what they want for their birthday. Hashtag not spoiled. Yeah. I'm pretty sure you're spoiling them. Don't worry. I think that especially, you know, if it's the grandkids, you know, we earn the right to spoil them. We had to raise their parents. We did all the hard work. They're lucky they have the parents they have because of us. So we earn the right to spoil. I tell my kids all the time. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to be the cool granny sitting down playing video games with them. I'm going to be the cool granny playing music. And they're like, let me guess, you'll take them go-karting and paintballing, things that you really couldn't afford to do with us. I said, yeah, because I'll have money then. I'm grandma. I'm paying for a day of adventure. I'm not paying for this every day. I said, yes, your kids will be spoiled. Sorry. Not sorry. I did my time. Now I get to play. Okay, I gotta start packaging up nails, as you can see. We're starting to, go a little overboard. Oops. but that was because I got sick when I was supposed to package them, and I didn't want to touch any nails while I was sick. So everything got left behind. And it started getting left behind because I have to plug in the printer and print my sheets because I can't get them off of Vistaprint right now because that's a little too expensive for the budget that I have right now. That's true. I had my boys when I was super young, 16 and 19. I was broke for years, right? Well, that's the thing. Like, the kids have gotten pretty good. Like, we haven't over-treated them or anything, but like lately, like before this, we weren't struggling. But since the husband's been laid off since April, times are a little harder right at this moment. He's still applying for jobs and stuff and, trying to figure that stuff out. But as of right now, our budget is very, very tight. And that's like, no one wanted this water bottle. We still are going to get it for him. But before we used to be able to, like if his bottle broke, we let him pick out a water bottle and we buy that one. That usually lasts him a year. So I'm not against buying those things for him when he asks for them. But he picked one out, but right now it's not in the budget till after the end of the month because the first of the month I have to pay rent. So I told him after we pay rent, I see what's left, then I'll get you the water bottle. But since he's so used to us not having to wait so long, he's being young and a little, acting kind of like he was spoiled, which he's never been, and it's a little frustrating because I know that you're not spoiled. Like you don't get everything you asked for. You never got what you've asked for ever. But if it's like, say you said you wanted the Switch, both kids wanted the Switch. If we had enough money, that was your big gift on Christmas. That's the only gift you're getting on Christmas. You guys each get a game, and you get the system. That's it. That's all. Don't ask for anything else. Like, it's been like reasonable gifting. But because right now times are a little hard on us, they're learning. Because the last time that we were this tight on our budget was when we first got together, we first had kids, you're first figuring out life. But the thing is, they were so young that they don't remember how broke we were. They remember somewhat of how broke we are because we've had to go back to some of our cheaper meals for the time being, and they're like, we haven't had this in so long. I remember we used to eat this when we were younger. It's like, yeah, this is called the broke menu. You guys will learn to be humble, and that's what I always teach the kids. Never forget where you came from. Don't become one of those spoiled people that, think money grows on trees, and then they raise their kids think money grows on trees. No, none of that in this house, in this family. We don't like that. Your mom and dad came from broke people. We've made it to the middle class point-ish, I guess you'd say. But, just like everybody else, you lose your jobs, things happen, you have some hard times. Everybody goes through it. I'm going to take a picture of this nail so we can go on to the next 10. But I'll show these before I do it. Rose, you're just going to wait till me to take a picture. And then I'll let you outside again. Oh, shut it. Your mother's ugly and nobody likes her. Yeah, I told you. She's ugly and nobody likes her. Okay, give me 1 second and I will be back. 1 second. Oh, go! Go! Quick! Go! Jack, if you want to go outside. Go on. Yep. Okay. It's a learning experience for them. Times are tough even when you're working, everything's gone up in price. That is true too. I think that's why, like, because my husband, he was saying the same thing. We were just having this talk about this the other night. But this is why I like to be real with you guys. So I don't mind. But here's the nails first before I go on that adventure. We have that one. This is the first 10 of the set. But I'll have the pictures up on Discord after so you can see it better. But even my husband, he was like, babe, we've been this broke before and we survived. Why does this time, like, the bills are piling up, everything's getting worse and getting out of hand? And he's like, why? He's like, why are, like, we struggling even to buy food? He's like, I don't get it. And I'm like, I get it, babe. I don't get it either, but I get it. Everything is gone up. Everything is suffering right now. COVID did a number. I don't know about if it's just the COVID, because I know for us it's minimum wage went up. And if minimum wage went up, the stores have to, increase their sales for the products that they're buying and selling. So it's like everything trickles down. If minimum wage goes up, the prices of everything is always going to go up. It's just the way it works. Like, that's like, back in the day, I used to think $5 nail polish was expensive. Here I am paying almost like $20, $30 for nail polish bottles. In some colors or some companies and some brands, Most of the time I try still to keep the $10 a bottle, but good luck finding a $5 a bottle again. Those are cute. They're going to sell fast. Well, I hope so, Sandy. Still trying to build this empire. But yeah, we all know. Anyone that is trying to build something, it takes years. And right now, I think for me, it's just more frustrating that I'm not getting the sales that I thought I would get. Like, I knew it was going to be slow, but I thought, like, by now I'd pick up more. But I think it's just because, like, without the husband having a job and, like, I want to help and I'm trying to push the business, but you can only push it so much. And then you start feeling a little like, oh. But I know that's just me in my head. I know I just have to keep working at it. And that it's true that everyone's broke now. And everyone's rent is ridiculous. So people can't really afford to buy nails that might have bought nails. That's why I'm doing, like, I can do gel overlays on myself. I can. And I have the products here, so it's okay for me, like, but, like, there's people that probably had to stop going to salons because now a basic set of gel overlays, not even like extensions, just probably over your natural nails, you're probably looking at $70 now. Not everybody can afford $70 every 4 to 6 weeks anymore. Like, honestly, I would be probably one of the people that are buying press-ons right now because my husband doesn't have a job. We're we're tight on cash. So press-ons, at least if them being reusable, I could buy 4 or 5 sets, switch them up, and still have nice nails. But there's still that first initial big chunk of change that has to come out to get those sets, right? But after that, like, right now these are my sets that I'm rocking. I have my stained glass, I have this one, I have this one, I have this one, I have this one, and I have this one. So, like, and because they're reusable, I can just pop them off, put a new set on. But, like, look at that. I have at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months of rotation. Yeah, it might be the same nails. People have seen me wear these nails, but I can have 6 sets of nails. So to me, that's not bad. Because I can still have nice nails. And they can be different every month. Even though maybe I saw that set 4 months ago. A lot of people don't realize when your pay goes up, companies will hire less people and charge customers more. Yep. People don't understand. Everyone just wants minimum wage to go up because they want to, they want to financially be able to live. Like me and my husband always said, we never asked to be rich. We'll never ask we would like to buy a little things above our means every once in a while, sure. But our main goal in life is to at least make enough that the basics are covered. Like, just the basics. Then we want to make a little extra just so we have a little bit of money to, like, maybe splurge on a nice restaurant. Maybe splurge, on getting the kids a new outfit. Not asking for, like some of these people out there that, like, I'm looking at them, I'm like, how are you affording these brand names? I'm not even asking for brand name clothes. I'm just asking for a new outfit, like. It's funny because, like, I do get why some people say, poor gets poorer and the rich get richer. Because sometimes it's just the way society and the outer world looks like it's happening. But we don't know if some of those rich people are not paying their bills because they want to look nice instead of making sure all their priorities are straight. But yes, there are a lot of people that don't realize. That's like a lot of people are like, but don't seeds cost the same, so why is our food going up? Okay, maybe seeds might cost the same, and yes, if you know how to harvest seeds, you can harvest the seeds from your food that you have, and you can grow your own food, okay? But think about some of these farmers that use, maybe, because we all know it's in the food, guys, it's no big shock, the herbicides and pesticides on their plants. That costs money. Those chemicals to combine and make that factory. Now that factory's chemicals have gone up, so they make it. So then it trickles down to the farmer. It trickles down everywhere. And then where this happens, it trickles down to us when we buy our food. It's not rocket science. Maybe it is. I watch finance channels, so many people living off credit cards instead of buying things they can afford, right? Yep. I used to watch this guy called Dave Ramsey. Loved his stuff. I even tried reading his book. And honestly, when I was doing a bit of his plan with paying with cash versus things, I had an emergency fund. Everything was going great. I was paying off debt. The things were going perfect. But then something happened, and not to go into the details, but I started to help some people out, and it started taking a hit from my savings and stuff, and then my mother-in-law moved in for a bit, and we already had previous people before that, but we had to, like, change out who was living with us at the time, so, like, here we are helping other people out because we're now financially stable, but at the same time, overall, it wasn't happening, like, no one was taking advantage per se, like, of us type of thing, but we were just helping out. And then when you help out others, and your savings starts to trickle down a bit. But then my mother-in-law moved in, she was helping us out, so we were getting back on track. But then COVID happened and prices went up, and then the husband lost the job, so it's been a whirlwind. So I need to get back on, like, that plan, because, the funny thing is they talk about eating a lot of rice and beans. Rice and beans. Be right back, call. No worries. Did I only did the top half? I thought I did these ones too. Brain farted for a minute. But yeah, the Dave Ramsey plan. It's about Vets Mobile. It's about making your plans and sticking to it and living on a budget, and that cash is king. Now don't get me wrong, like, the information he gives is great and, like, good, and, like, it's just like some of the Young Nail stuff, like, you've heard it a million times, you know what it is, but at the same time, I know they're making a lot more money off of people going to classes, buying this, doing that. But you don't even have to do any of that. Like, I get it. You want to support those who help you. And when you financially can, hey, go ahead, buy the book, or, gift the book to somebody else. But you can find a lot of the resources online for free and figure it out. It's not that hard. You just have to know that A, eating out is the devil. It will burn money. Why? Because you're paying for convenience. You're paying for someone else to cook your food. I remember back in the day, I wouldn't go to the restaurant because it was like $10 a meal. Now, any restaurant you go to, you're lucky if it's not under $25. If it's under $25, like, it's gotten expensive to eat out. But yet, you know, what a family of four could eat at a restaurant like, say, Swiss Chalet, Boston Pizza, or something like that. That's going to cost you over $100. Easy. Now, you could have taken that $100 and bought a few groceries. Not a lot, but you could have bought a little bit of meat. Definitely rice. You know, maybe some veggies. And, you know, cooked at home. You probably would have gotten 4 or 5 meals out of what you paid for the one meal. So it's all about perspective. And then there's those people that are really good that I always say, oh, maybe I'll do it. Maybe I'll try. That do the meal planning and the meal prepping. Because over time, that saves you a lot of money. But yeah, it's a lot more work to do. That's why, you know, other people realize that you save money doing this. And they came out with things like HelloFresh. Sure, it seems like you're paying less. Because, you know, you are. Because you only have to buy the food. And you're not buying it made. You're making it. You're just paying for the convenience of it being delivered to you now, which is still higher than probably you going to the grocery store to buy these things. But it's still cheaper than you going to eat out. So the company's capitalized on you. That's how this all works. Shocker. And no, I do not have a degree in business. And I could be just talking out of my butt. These are my personal beliefs. Please do not come to me for financial advice. I'm broke. Okay, let me let these dogs in before I paint the other ones. 1 second, guys. 1 second. Sliding all around on my wheelie chair. Ding, 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 and I think I'll be there. Sorry about that, folks. Okay. Since we already did this one nail, we only have to do 4 over here. Because, you know, I goof nugget. It's okay. I goof nugget a lot of times. Because that's called learning. I love to learn. That's why I watch a lot of documentaries, to be honest. My kids are like, Mommy, are you watching another? Why are you watching this? Because I like information. That's the thing. I'm not one of those people to hop on everyone's bandwagon. Ooh, I'm going to hop on this because this sounds right. No, I like to know facts, statistics, and I like to make my own opinion up. You guys could all tell me why nails are the best and blah, 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 blah. But unless I watch or use their products, I'm not going to know for myself. I got to try things for myself. And then I'll tell you, okay, yes, I agree. Or I disagree. That's like some of the reviews. Sometimes I don't. If it's not too expensive, on the expensive things, yes, I try to go with the reviews more. But if it's a cheap thing and I want to try it, and the reviews are mostly bad, I'm like, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna try it for myself and see if I like it. And if I don't, I don't. Like, I just bought the Born Pretty polish. This on the Canadian Amazon, a bunch. I can't remember how many's in it. If it's 12 or it's 24 stamping polishes, it's like $100. Now, I bought the stamping plate in the U.S. Amazon, and then they had the black and white. So I was like, okay, I want to try this. So I bought the cheaper of it to try it out. Now I can tell you, I do like that stamping polish. I actually am even thinking I might like it more than I like Queen. So now if I want to spend the $100 to buy this product, I feel more better doing so. But I had to pay the $10 for the two to try out, which was a lot cheaper than blowing $100. Okay, this one. I put the wrong thing back just then. Great. Oh, Butterfingers. Does anyone like me, though? That's another question I had. I'm looking over at the box of 100 chocolates. Sorry, guys. I know. But does anybody else do what I do? When you see a Kit Kat, sing the commercial in your head, break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar. Because I do that to many things. Or M&M's. The Christmas commercial pop in my head when I see M&M's. They do exist. He does exist. There's certain things that trigger certain memories of commercials. And I really don't think our kids are going to be on the same boat as us, because clearly, they're in the world of fast forward, no commercials. So I don't think they will have the same kind of things that we do that trigger us, like, oh, remember this? Like, we had sticks and dirt to play with, but yet we draw the map and try to play Carmen Sandiego. Where in the world is... And then that pops in your head, right? So, see what I'm talking about? There's certain things that just make things pop in your head. Like, there's certain jingles or catchy things that, no matter how many times you say it, it'll always be stuck in my head. Like the Kool-Aid Man. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I always remember that. Certain things trigger that. And I was like, I was eating the popsicles the other day, and I'm like, remember when you used to collect the points in the popsicle sticks? Now the sticks have gotten smaller. They hold less ice cream. Like, we used to have to wash them, collect them, and cash them in for a prize. Same thing we did with our Kool-Aid points. Collect them, put them on the sheet, send them in. And if you were a family of 2 kids, you had to collect enough for 2 before you got to send it in, so that way you get the same thing at the same time. Yeah. And the funny thing is, as a kid, I didn't understand it. As an adult with kids, oh boy, do I understand it, because I'm not dealing with the drama. Just get the kids the same thing at the same time. That's good enough. Don't have to hear it. Why did you buy Susie a new headphones and you didn't buy me a new headphones? Okay, how did that fur get there? Probably could let the dogs in and out a couple times. I'm going to put this one off to the side for now. For now, we'll put that off to the side because I'll get confused on which one I have in and out, and I might end up polishing that one for like a 3rd time, so we'll just keep that one out for now. It's just the way it goes. I'm having chicken stir fry for supper tonight. Wonder what everybody else is eating. Because we all like food. Food's always the greatest conversation to talk about. I'm actually kind of craving the chicken stir fry. I haven't had a chicken stir fry in a hot minute. And I just feel like I need to veggie load. Veggie load. Right, I literally sat down this afternoon and had baby carrots with French dressing. Why? Because I was hungry and I wanted a snack, and like I said, I'm on a veggie crave load right now, which I love when I get in those because I know I'm eating healthy things, but sometimes I can overeat the healthy things because I'm just in a veg crunch mode. Oh, but I just realized, I gotta make this in my other pot that I didn't want to make it in. It's okay. Keep forgetting that the other pot has a bunch of oil in it, and I have to go buy a 2-liter bottle of pop because I have no other. All my oils are still full, and I can't just put it back in an old oil bottle because I had to throw out my deep fryer because it broke. So I was just using a pot on the stove, and now that one still has oil in it. That's my favorite pan for making stir fry. I don't have anything to put it in. It's not like I'm going to chug a 2-liter bottle of anything down just to take the oil out. So, hopefully, maybe this weekend. Who knows? I need to get me a deep fryer again. And before you say, yes, air fryers are healthier. Yes, they are. But there's certain things I like to use my deep fryer for. And it's okay to have a disgustingly oily thing every once in a while. I'm not a big fan of oily things, but every once in a while, you know, if I'm going to make churros, I like making them in my deep fryer. If I'm going to make battered fish, I like using my deep fryer. Why? Because it has the trays. Because the other day, I tried to make it in the pot. That's why there's oil in the pot. And because I didn't have the basket, which I could have put the basket in there now that I threw those out. I threw them out with the deep fryer, the extra baskets. But it's easier to pull the fish up and down without it falling apart. I tried to flip the fish and just doing it in the pot, and boom. The fish was overcooked and the batter wasn't cooked enough. That the whole thing just fell apart all over the oil, and it was a disaster. A disaster. Or, as you call it, this series of unfortunate events. Your ads are about to start. Well, sorry guys, you're getting ads. That's what it's saying to me. It said the ads are about to start, but it's telling me like 10 minutes from now. I don't think it understands what it's saying sometimes, this thing. But you're getting ads soon. I warned you, okay? I pre-warned you. Okay, let's do those. See, it's funny, when I do a 20 set of these nails, the other day I did, when you're doing 10 sets, it seems like you're going so much faster because I did 2 10 sets this time. Technically, this is the same thing as 2 10 sets in theory, but just feels longer when it's the one set you're working on. See what I mean by things just, it's perspective? Because when I was doing 2 sets, it's still 20 nails. Still took the same amount of time. Oh my goodness. Wait. Did I not cure this one already? Nope, it's not cured. I didn't turn the light on this one. Oh. The things I do sometimes, it makes me wonder why. I shouldn't wonder why. I know why I do these things. I like to self-sabotage and I mess things up. Always in my head. just one of those days. Everything sucks. Just want to justify by ripping someone's head off. Oh my goodness, I still need to get songs out of my head. I'm going to be singing lots of bad word songs out loud in a few minutes if I don't stop. I love me some Limp Bizkit, I must say. Okay. This cured, right? Okay, it did. And I still have to do a second coat on that one before we can bust out the stamping polish again, because, well, it's just the way things work for me. Oh. Okay. I don't know. I'm trying to decide, because, like, last week was, like, such a slow week with being sick. It's, like, everything hurting, and, like, days were so long because I just wanted to get better faster, and I couldn't. Every day I woke up and felt like crap again, that it wasn't feeling better. That this week seems to have gone by fast. But I just don't know if that's because last week was such a sucky week for me. I'm trying to figure out. But tomorrow is Friday. I love Fridays. Even though I'm doing a pop-up on Saturday, so busy weekend. Well, welcome back, Sandy. Hopefully your work's not torturing you too much. I forgot to ask, did you get lunch today? Please tell me you had lunch today. Which normally I always ask that. I dropped the ball today. Oh, now the ads come up? Oh, it's gonna be soon. It said now they come up. You monkey's uncle. I did ordered it in. I'm not buying much food since I'm leaving next week. That's a smart choice. I'd hate to be going on a trip and then you just bought groceries or something. That's why I never buy groceries when I'm going on holidays. I'll buy day by day at that point if it's close, or if I still have a week, I might buy. I'll meal prep it out a bit, but if not, I'll go day by day because I just I don't want to have to throw out food when I get back because I forgot it in the fridge or something. Don't want a bunch of food going bad. Because usually when I go on vacation, I'm gone for 2 weeks. So, not everything in the fridge is going to last 2 weeks. Now, in the freezer, sure, I'll buy it. If there's still sales, I'll go out and catch the sales and stock the freezer for when I get back. But I won't be getting a lot of, fresh veggies. I'll get, what I need for the day. Just because I don't want to waste food or money. Wasting food is one of my biggest pet peeves because that's how I grew up. You always ate whatever was given to you, ate what was on your plate. No wasting food, starving kids, and then you realize when you are broke that you don't like it when you don't have money to eat. So you learn to respect food and learn that, leftovers are king. I've always known leftovers are king, but, my husband was a little more of he didn't eat leftovers, and, we had to change him. And then, once I made a comment, oh, well, I need you to pick up something for supper because, the kids want something for supper. And he's like, but you have leftovers there. I'm like, yeah, and they're the same way as you now, thanks, the leftovers. Oh, hello, W2. Welcome in. So, we finally got him to eat leftovers because he got called out. But the kids, they used to eat leftovers with me, but when he worked from home and he was home and he's like, oh, I don't want that. We had that yesterday. The kids started to pick up on that, right? As kids do. So once they threw it back in his face, he was like, oh, well, we're eating leftovers now. And it's like, yeah, now we are, huh? only be gone a week, but I usually meal prep, so only bought a couple bags of salad and some yogurt to hold me over. Well, at least you're being smart. There's many people that go. You know how many people I've heard, and that I even know of, that go out and buy big grocery shops. Oh, we'll eat it for the week, but then they order takeout all week, and the groceries are sitting in their fridge, and then when they come back from the den, like, I forgot to clean out the fridge before I left, and blah blah blah. And you're like, dude, you said you weren't, and you did it again. Well, I think I said welcome in WQ's Cleaner, but I hope you're having a fantastic Thursday. That's why I invest in Tupperware. My dry goods staples last forever. Adds the Fridge Smart can help keep produce fresh for 3 weeks or more. I don't know if I've heard of ABS, the Fridge Smart. Interesting. I'm eating blueberries and strawberries that were 6 weeks old and still taste like the day I bought them. Wow. That's good. Yeah, my trick for salads, but it's funny because lately they've been putting a lot of water in them. I have to think about trying to dry some of it off before, but my trick for certain salads that I buy is you put the paper towel in the salad, turn it upside down so the water is always going to the paper towel. You change the paper towel every day. I know it's a waste of paper towels in a sense, but it keeps the lettuce crispy and nice for weeks. That's how I like to keep my lettuce. Stupid order. Salad stay fresh for at least 2 weeks. Salad spinner. I have yet to buy a salad spinner. I always say I'm going to do it. Never do it. Because there's always something else more important to buy. And then I'm like, I'll pass. I do have to get me on a salad spinner. I just like the fact that I've raised the kids to eat fruits and vegetables so well that they even, like, prefer it. So, I like that. I literally buy a brand new set of Ziploc Tupperware every year. They have a kit that's like, well, now I haven't checked the kit this year, but I'm sure it's gone up. But usually it's about $20, and it comes with like 16 containers and lids. Love it. But I find like after a year's worth of use, you kind of have to toss them and get new ones. It's just like everything else. Like back in the old days, I swear those Tupperware my grandmother had, because I literally just had to throw out a bowl that I've had ever since I was a little kid that my grandma used to use. Like that Tupperware back then, I don't know. It was made indestructible compared to the Tupperware now. Tupperware has a lifetime warranty against cracking and chipping. Oh. Wonder if my grandma's that she gave me was. And then I ended up just throwing it in the garbage. But I don't know if you've ever seen them. They're like the orange containers, and then and the lid is like kind of like a. Let's see if I have a pen here to kind of show what I'm talking about. Because I think it's so freaking like I haven't seen that kind of style of Tupperware in years, but the lid kind of goes like this. So it was like orange, and then there was like a mustard yellow one. And like the orange one I remember clearly. Like the lid's like this, and then it's like a bunch of lines going around and around, and just looks like, and that's like the lines that are all on it. The rippled lids. Yes, that's exactly it. Well, it was my grandmother who gave me it when I moved out on my own, and that was 18 years ago, and it cracked. I also used to have a green strainer that she gave me, and that thing cracked. And in the middle, and it's deals. Yes, it does seal. That's one thing I used to love about those ones. Those ones were like the bomb. I love that. That thing lasted for years. Like I said, it only broke, I want to say like a year ago. And it was sad. It was like at the end of an era. It was like Now I have to throw this out. But that's the thing. Even though it had a lifetime warranty, I don't think I could have gotten it because it was my grandmother, and I don't know if she kept the receipt all those years. They still make them. You could replace it. They still make those. Ooh, I'm gonna have to go on a binge to see if I can find them. Because those lids never warped. Even putting them in the dishwasher, okay? Those lids never warped. This Ziploc stuff? I don't know. Don't need a receipt. You put the part number. Oh, see, I didn't know that. See, you learn something new every day. Yeah, learn something new every day. I might have to start investing in some real Tupperware again. I feel like that's a possibility. I think we're going to change this paper towel just to be on the safe side, even though pretty sure it's still good. Pretty sure it still won't bleed all over the table, but it probably will. I used to sell Tupperware. Oh my god, I remember back in the day my parents always being at Tupperware parties. That's why my husband was like, you should do a press-on nail party. I was like, who does parties anymore? Like, kind of might be an idea. Who knows? Maybe it might catch on. But I was like, he's like, remember those Tupperware parties? I'm like, oh yeah, everybody went to those Tupperware parties. The mamas brought their kids, and the kids would play in the corner. Do you have to make sure the fruit completely dry before sealing it in? I remember Tupperware parties and the Mary Kate parties. I don't know, because I only used it for like leftovers. Never really used them for berries, because like what we use for berries, because growing up in Newfoundland, you berry pick. But see, what we would have to do is we'd harvest them, then we put them in buckets and containers, and like, you know, recycle old containers even, and then we freeze them. So you'd have your frozen blueberries to last you all winter. So it was never like we kept fresh stuff. A lot of our stuff was either pickled, bottled, or frozen to preserve, because you grew your own crops and you harvest them in the fall and you pickle them all up and freeze them all up, or parboil them, or blanch, or a million other things that a lot of kids don't even know those words exist. If you know how many kids you ask them what blanching is, they have no idea. They look at you like you're crazy. Sometimes I look at myself like I'm crazy. Oh my god, am I almost done this stamping polish now? That was a glitch. It must have been a glitch. My best friend's mom used to talk to us with her teen and let us stay outside and drink wine coolers. Ooh, fancy. That was a fancy wine party. Ours was a bunch of women just sitting around the table with Tupperware, and the kids were off in the corner. The line is called, and yes, they still have some for sale. Ooh, I gotta go into chat after this and find that again, and then go Google. You want to put in the Tupperware straight from the store container, wash before eating. So you wash before, see, I can't do that wash before eating, because if I don't wash it before I put it in the fridge, the kids will be in there snacking on unwashed stuff. It'd be different if it was just me and the hubby, but the kids, kids don't have time to wash anything. Mind you, they do when I bring in the strawberries that day. They're like, oh, I want strawberries. I'm like, I'm putting away groceries, guys. Like, you can't have them right now. They're like, I'll wash them. I'm like, oh, now you'll wash them. Now you'll wash them, huh? I'm gonna go have to look at this brand now, because yeah, that Tupperware was like indestructible. I don't know how many times I've dropped it taking stuff out of the fridge, and I like these Ziploc ones, I'll drop it coming out of the fridge, and then all of a sudden you've busted leftover food all over the floor. And you're like, now I have a bigger mess to clean up. But yeah, those ones, you used to like drop them and boom. I remember because we grew up eating potato salad, homemade potato salads. It's called a cold plate. You have it with salads, and then you have it with like rolled ham. You usually have a jelly salad too. You have dressing. If you Google Newfie cold plate, you'll understand what I'm talking about. But we used to make them and put them all in the Tupperware and put them in the fridge. Like it's a day of making everything. And then, you assemble cold plates. And that would be your food for the night. Sometimes for the week, because depending on how big of a salad you made. Do you want this one? I think. We eat more fruit if it washed before putting it away. Well, it also makes it easier for when you want to choosing a more healthier snack, right? Because it's already washed, you want to eat it. If you have to go to the fridge and you have to be like, oh, I have to wash this first, you're probably going to pick that bag of chips. Let's be real. You're going to probably pick something you wouldn't have picked if it wasn't easy access. Or I know at least for me that works that way. But it definitely works like that for the kids. Because if I have to tell them, oh, yeah, I haven't washed that yet. I literally just finished putting the groceries away. They don't feel like washing it. They're like, oh man. And then sometimes it sit if I don't, they don't ask me to wash it or I'm busy. Then it could sit in the fridge and spoil because they're like, I don't want to do it. And also when they were younger, they didn't know any better to do it. That's when they were kids, just going in the fridge and picking out whatever they wanted. So you always had to make sure everything was washed before you got in the fridge. Because once they were little kids and they learned to open that fridge door, they knew where to go when they were hungry. Just like they always tell you, a kid will never starve themselves. They will let you know when they are hungry. Yeah, they will let you know, or they won't let you know. But you know what they will be doing? I accidentally hit that, so I gotta redo that one. Dang nabbit. They'll be in your fridge, stealing your fruits. As soon as they learn to open that thing. But when they get older and you ask them to wash the fruits or do something, they're like, oh, I don't really want it now. I'm not hungry right now. It's their gimmick of making sure you wash them for them. So most of the time I will make sure fruits are washed. Because if I want to grab something to eat, I'll make better choices if I can just grab and go. But then again, that's like strawberries. You're lucky it lasts 2 days in my house. I don't know about you guys, but strawberries or blueberries come in the house, the container, the one container, 4 people. Yeah, it gone by the next day. Not the second day. That's why I like to buy frozen ones. And then either thaw it out or make smoothies because then they last a little longer. The kids don't eat them all on me before I get a chance to have them. If not, they will eat it on me. They'll be like, Mom, can I have some strawberries? Sure, make sure you save some for everybody else. 2 seconds later, look at the container's empty. It's like, thanks. Thank you very much. Oh, I knocked down that one again. I do want to invest in one of those shrinker, resizer jelly stampers. Because I think that'd be cool to increase some of the stamps, but also to decrease some of the bigger stamps to fit on smaller nails. So eventually I want to get one of those. I tried to buy it once off of, I think it was Clear Jelly that had it at the time, or it was Maniology. I think that's the name of it. But the problem was, when I went to do it, it says, does not ship to you. And I was like, well, screw you and the elephant you just rode in on. I was like, I hate being told I can't have something. I know other people can have them. But I get it. Life isn't always fair. But that's what I was saying. I can't wait to see next year when Canada can actually order from Young Nails directly from the website and I don't have to call in. Which also is going to be a bad thing. Man, LG won't ship to Canada. It does ship things to Canada, but for some reason it wouldn't do that jelly stamper. And I was like, are you kidding me? I could order regular jelly stampers. It wouldn't let me do the resizing one that they had out at the time. I don't know if it was just for that time or if it changed over time. But like a couple times I put it in the cart just to see and it wasn't working. But I do have a loophole because, you know, JR always told me I could always use her address and then she'll send it to me after. But it was like, I didn't want to trouble anybody else. You know how it is. You know, sometimes you're like, oh, I'll do without it. I just don't want to trouble anybody else. Right? It is odd. Because I could order other things that I could, but for some reason it was specifically the jelly stamper resizer one wouldn't let me do it. I don't know if their site was broken or it was just my bad luck. But like I tried it 2 or 3 times and I was like, okay, you know what? I give up. You got me. I'm not fighting anymore. Okay, I want this one. I think. Oh no. I want to do the Oogie Boogie still. But now I just wasted polish. You know what? No. One pinky is going to be this and one pinky is going to be something else. End of discussion. Gotta love it. Gotta love when you fight with yourself over your own decisions. That's why we always say, we're our own worst enemies. And we sure as heck aren't frenemies. Can't believe it. I gotta make stir fry after this, but at least it's an easy stir fry. Because the hubby bought 5-minute rice. So that I could cook a little faster tonight. I'm not the biggest fan of 5-minute rice, but hey. Sometimes you can't choose. The last thing I want is my kids telling everybody that I starved them for 10 years. And my home address is. Don't think I'll ever get over hearing that on the stream. It's funny when it was a little funny when it was happening. I was also being a little serious with him, like, please stop trolling my stream. But hearing it the second time was, how do you say, comical. Didn't see those little bits. And that would have went on the nail and screwed it up. Yeah, that works. That works. Work it out. Work it out. But I know that everybody liked the other Jack set, so I was like, let's put the Jack set up for this weekend. Guess we'll see how many people like this one. Maybe they just like the hand painted Sally dress, because like I do get a lot of comments on the hand painted Sally dress. There we go. Another one bites the dust. Ah, guess what I found? Tupperware, the orange one. A nip set of. Ooh. Were you deep diving the website after I was talking about it? The orange Tupperware. And you came across the nip set of bowls. Is it because you went on a deep dive binge to see what do they have? Because I haven't been here in a while. No, checking my old stock. I own it. Oh, checking your old stock. What, well, because it's warranty is replaceable. Sorry, I'm bending down and trying to pick up the cotton ball I dropped on the floor. Because it's replaceable. When was the last time you purchased Tupperware? Dun 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 dun. Let me know where to send it. You can host a raffle to give it away. You want to give away what? The nip set of the bowls? I'm hoping to start to do more nail giveaways, but I know that's the thing. I was going to do press-on nail giveaways, but I know a lot of you guys do your nails, so is a press-on set even really viable to raffle off to you guys? I know I like second guess myself, but I know a lot of you wear like gel or acrylic nails, so you don't wear press-ons, so would that even be something you'd want? Nip is new in package. Okay, never used. I thought nip was like a special bowl. My bad. You should keep them and use them, right? You should. You never. Well, I know you get lifetime warranty, but you never know. Maybe Tupperware goes out of business with the prices of things nowadays. Pick on Discord under random stiff. Well, I'll definitely look at it. But that's the thing. Like, it does have a lifetime warranty. That was meant for you. Oh, sorry. Sorry. She's offering them to you. Well, I loved my grandma's Tupperware. That was best. But if she's giving it to raffle off, I would like to raffle it off for the group. It's nice to do that. I have 2 other sets I use. Don't need these. These were demo pieces. Oh, from when you were doing all your Tupperware parties? I'm surprised you kept them. When was the last time you did Tupperware? I'm offering to mail them to you, Alice. Aw, thank you. I will definitely look at them after I top coat these. See, my community is so nice. Such a nice community people, but she has a huge heart. A huge heart? I think she has more than a huge heart. You don't meet good people like the people that I have here, that you guys that come here all the time. Like, you don't even meet good people like this in real life, okay? You guys are not, that's it, that's what I've decided. You guys are bots. You're just simply bots, because honestly, you guys are the nicest group of people, like, people with the biggest hearts, so kind, so helping, so understanding. Like, I don't think you guys exist. That's it. That's what it is. You're bots. No, I'm joking. But it's crazy because, like, honestly, like, some nail people are just way too nice. W Splitter is definitely one of them. I have nothing else to do with my time. 2012 was the last time you did a Tupperware party? Wow. That was when my son was born. That was 11 years going on 12. That's a long time. And you've held on to your demo pieces that long without using them? Yeah, darn, your Tupperware set must be like immortal. That is crazy. That is, I'm flabbergasted that somebody owns Tupperware. I'm surprised. I'm actually even more shocked that it's still around. Like, I know that Tupperware was still a thing because I hear like Tupperware parties, but I swear they're like, what is that new one? Is it called Chef or something? I don't know. I have to double look now, but like, there are still some people that say they sell Tupperware, but when I looked at the Tupperware, I was like, is that really Tupperware? That just looks kind of like Ziploc. Pampered Chefs. Yes, painted polish. Yes. See what I'm talking about? Everybody knows. This group is amazing. I still have a full freezer set too. Wow. I'm surprised you held on to those things. You know how many people, because they haven't used them, or like they had their ones that they used, they gave them all away to family, or once they stopped doing the Tupperware parties, they like just got rid of it and they like a yard sale or something. I'm surprised you held on to extra. But I get it because you never know if anything's ever going to stop, quote unquote, being in business. Might have a lifetime warranty, but businesses don't have a lifetime warranty. The Ebula Papa chip and dip bowl. Ooh. Trust me, I'm going to be going down the rabbit hole of that site tonight, guaranteed. Yes, buddy. How much more time on my stream? Well, I'm top coating now, so I probably have about 10 minutes.
1, 2, 3.
You better 1, 2, 3 behave yourself. You better 1, 2, 3 behave yourself. Popular chip and dip bowl. I'm trying to remember what that one was. Oh, 'cause I know there were so many classics, but I know my grandmother had them all. And then when I moved on my own. Back in 2006, she sent up some stuff, and I was like, as I was opening the box, I was crying. I was also pregnant.
What?
And
Wait, 2000. You said 2000. Oh,
6.
I thought you said 2001. I was like, wait, what?
Yes, I was magically pregnant in 2001 and stayed pregnant for 5 years.
What,
No.
What sibling do I have?
Are you crazy? No one would ever want to be pregnant that long. 9 months is long enough.
You were pregnant for 5 years. Like how my mother was a present for 5 years.
That bowl. Some impressions bowls. Slimliner pictures. Oh, pictures! Oh my goodness. I remember having what I call them were the jugs. It was the orange one, and then it had the same rippled top, and then like it had a little button to like push it down and pull it up. I don't know if it's a button. Stop playing with lighters. I'm not saying it again. Go put it away now.
Hey, you just blew out my candle.
It's not a toy. Oh my goodness. Boys, they say they're gonna they're the ones that behave until they're teenagers. I don't know. Preteens already started, and I don't know. I'm losing my mind. Yeah, but they say boy teenagers are the worst, and I'm believing it.
Yo, guys, I'm gonna be a part of the Suicide Squad.
The only thing I won't let go of is my Mulder mates. Oh, I gotta Google what that one is. I don't know what that one is, but I remember this picture, the 1 gallon, 2 gallon. I remember like this jug my grandma. I wonder if she still has it. I haven't been back home since before Christmas. Not before Christmas, since 2019 was the last time I was home in October. So like, I haven't been down in a while, but I would so raid her cupboards again just to see what she had. Because like some of the stuff is so nostalgic, like you just remember seeing it on family dinner tables and stuff that it's like, you know, I'm Googling all of these things. Right? I trust me, when after this stream and I Google all these things, I probably might spend a minute crying as with the memory flooding in, you know? But at the same time, it's like those are my childhood memories, so like they mean a lot. Like you can't get those those things back, you know? Going on, as a kid, we had one of those flour sugars on top of the counter. Just took on Discord. I'm posting pics. Just look on Discord. Okay, I'm definitely gonna look at that as soon as I remember to put this one in the light. As soon as I put that one in the light, because I don't want to forget to cure that one. And I knew this one was going to be done. Because he wants to get grounded. He wants to be like Connor and have no life.
I mean, I already have that with all the epilepsy.
No, every day you're told not to play with lighters. Grow up.
Every PSA when you were a kid, you were told not to smoke or vape. You should grow up.
Oh, sorry, guys. Real life does happen on my stream. And I promise, I'm not a complete mean mom.
She just gets on my nerves.
Oh yeah, that's exactly the era I'm in. That is 100%. The era of the preteen boy. And I'm not even in the teenage years yet. So I already know I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. There's no going back.
Oh, the beginning of the talking back. I always talked back, okay?
Oh my goodness. That is memory lane. Oh my goodness.
I don't know what you guys old farts are talking about.
Yes, she had the orange one of these ones. Oh my goodness.
Didn't you have one of those?
Yeah, I did have one. They broke. Oh my goodness. I haven't seen that Tupperware in like eons. Oh, well, a year. But still, it feels like forever.
That's definitely
That is crazy that you still have it going strong too. My goodness. Look at you. Right? That's what I'm saying. They don't make Tupperware like that anymore. They really don't. I swear, everything's made to break now. So you can spend even more money. But man, yes, that was like, please, anybody else in, what was it? I was born in the 80s, so I guess maybe the 80s is when this was the most popping. Maybe this started before then, but who else has seen that Tupperware? If you're in my Discord, W2 has shared it, but like, I remember lots of it. Except genuine Tupperware, right? Like, that stuff was like the boss. Like, you could drop that, do anything to it. When I light your pants on fire and you run around naked, you'll understand.
When you like, you like my pencil?
Yes. Yeah, but
I have underwear.
those were the original markers of the cabinet Legos. Yes, exactly, Sandy. Cheap plastic ones they sell for hundreds of dollars. Right? They make them so cheap. Like, I can't even believe it. Like, one day the thing, like, literally slid out of the fridge, okay? Like, I'm not even joking. This is the dumb thing. It literally slid out of the fridge, dropped ever so gently. I picked it up, and I had, like, leftover pasta sauce in it. And explosion. The bottom was cracked, like, side to side, side to side, and it was just gushing out. And I was like, I just bought this. Like, this is the first thing that's been in this container, and it's literally slid out of the fridge by accident and imploded. The best part of the 2000s and later Tupperware is the bottom rack dishwasher safe. You're telling me that the Tupperware they make now is not even dishwasher safe? Probably not, because everything they want you to hand wash nowadays. Hand wash this, hand wash that. But man, that Tupperware is definitely memory lane. Oh my goodness, like, that is crazy. Right away, you have the blue jug. My grandparents had the orange one. And I remember, it would always sit on the table, and it would either have grape juice or, oh my goodness, what was the other drink that was in there?
Orange.
No. It'd be like some punch that they made, but I can't remember what kind of punch.
Mango.
Mulder Mates go on sale every January. Have not changed at all. The difference between mine grandma's Mulder Mates and my from the 70s and my stuff from 3 years ago. The new Tupperware is dishwasher safe. The old stuff could only put at the top rack. Now you can put it on both. Oh, that's nice. Why change what works, right? That is the truth. Why change what works? What is with you, haunted boy?
What do you mean? I'm just waiting for my game.
You will play your
let's
game
see
in a
what
minute. I have to wait for the ad to be done. Then we're going to show off the nails and then I'm going to close it. How about you go wash your hands?
No, why?
Because you have, besides your tattoos on there. See?
My tattoo.
No, you don't. It won't wash away the tattoo. Your tattoo's further down.
So it's only on one hand.
But still, go. Please. And you say, why change? I can tell you exactly why they change. Because they want more money, so they want us to break and spend more money. And because they're using cheaper and cheaper plastics. That's my opinion, my theory, and I'm sticking to it. So the first half, we did put in the bag. But I did take a picture to put on Discord. So that's the first half of the nails. Raffling a surveillance bowl, or am I sending them to you? We can always raffle another piece of my demo stock. Ooh. It's up to you what you want me to do with it. But I would gladly take a bowl. Just for, like, you know, old nostalgia reasons, and because I did have to get rid of the only piece I had. Or at least I thought I had to get rid of it. Correct. I didn't know you could send it in. You can have the whole set. No. We'll see. Well, when I get the set, we'll decide. Maybe I'll be able to part with something. But that is so kind of you. There are 4 or 5 bowls. Oh. So yeah, maybe I might be able to. Once I see it, I might be able to pick one. Different sided. Yeah, I remember the different sided because I remember my grandma would make the biggest bowl was her, our beet salad because everybody liked beet salad. And then the next bowl down would be the mustard salad because everyone liked mustard salad. Then there would be the white salad in the smaller bowl. And then the jelly salad was in the smallest bowl because not everybody liked the jelly salad. It's pretty sad that I can remember which one went in each bowl. See what I'm saying? The memory lane. Oh my goodness, and the thing. Thankfully, my grandma is still alive to this day. Do you want me to open it and set them out? You could if you want. Yeah, I'd love to see them. It would definitely bring me back to memory lane. But I will show off the nail set because I do have to end so I can go cook the kids' food. And Nova is wanting to play Mortal Kombat. But this is the other half that we decided to do for the 20 set. And I gotta print off some more sheets now, but then I'll have these ones at Saturday's vendor event, hopefully, to show off. I could just send you the whole set. It'll cost the same whether it's 1 or 5. That is very true. I hate that it does that. You know, like, doesn't matter how much of something I send, it'll cost. Well, except there's a little thing. Obviously, if it's heavier, the more you spend. You could have your own beet salad, mustard salad, and white salad bowls, right? And maybe the memories for my kids would be the same. Probably not.
What?
The bowls.
The blue, in the middle, the blue outline and then the white inside?
No, remember the orange bowl and the yellow bowl Mom used to have? And then the green strainer? I had those for as long as I could till they broke, but I didn't know I could have gotten them replaced. But I know now. Thanks to W2. Very cute. Nice. Thank you, guys. I don't have the strainer. Oh, no worries. Trust me, you don't have to give me my nostalgia. I'm happy just to have a little back of memory lane back,
Lucky to have 2 kids.
I'd use it, but I think I might even take a bowl and hide it for nostalgia purposes. You must stay here and never disappear.
You're not staying here.
I know you're not staying here. You're moving out when you're 18. Bye-bye.
Oh, I'm already ready to move out.
Replace for free. That is crazy. I can't believe they still replace it for free. That part, like, I'm going to deep dive this after this. Just for Alice Lunchbowl. Right?
I bet Alice will give you free 7 nails if you give her this bowl, such or whatever.
You think. You're crazy. He's already got the game loaded in the background, so I guess I shall hand it off. I'm going to take a picture of this half of the set, and then I will have them posted because I have to go feed these kids. I'm going to go make chicken stir fry. That's what we're having. Chicken stir fry. You know, he's going to be like, chicken. He doesn't like chicken.
Is Mortal Kombat background music copyrighted?
Probably. But I want to thank everybody for hanging out with me. I'll post these two on here. I will message you on Discord. Definitely going to have to look at that stuff again. I want everybody to have an amazing night. And remember to always stay positive. And we will see you tomorrow at 3 p.m. EST, Eastern Standard Time. I think that's technically 12 p.m. PST, Pacific Standard Time, if I'm correct. I'm bad with time conversions. But thank you guys for all hanging out with me today, and thank you for getting the set done. And tomorrow maybe we'll try to go back to the bowl. I know I said I was going to do the bowl today, but we'll try to do maybe Ramon's challenge tomorrow. I just wanted another set of Jack for the vendor event. Thank you guys. Bye.